All right, what's up, guys? We're back with another one here. Now, I don't want to make this video. I'm going to be kind of exposing a friend, a good friend, someone I've known for a long time, but I feel like the newer generation doesn't know this story. Now, if you're an OG Anime Illuminati fan, you remember like 2011, 2012 era, you might know this story. But for all the new people, let's share it. Who are we talking about? None other than my buddy. Look at that. Look at that young man right there. Look at that young man right there. LordKnight. This was in, this is like 2000. This photo is 2011, 2012. This is at Game Sky Arcade, which shut down. LK playing that Melty, drinking that strong. But yes, we're talking about LK. Why? Why are we talking about LK? Well, I saw this thing on Twitter the other day. It made me laugh. This one right here. Ready? This thing is a stream by Remy Celeste here. So at 5 p.m. LordKnight, Void, Last Go Down. We'll play Monster Promise. You can land a date, find a night. Which FG streamer is the Rizziest? So who has Rizz? And there's LordKnight right there. So what I'm trying to tell you in this video, LordKnight has no Rizz. It's as simple as that. LordKnight, LK, your favorite streamer, the technician of fighting games, he has no Rizz. And I'm here to tell you why. So if you don't know what Rizz is, if you're a 40-year-old man like me, this is what Rizz is. One's ability to seduce a potential, usually female, love interest. Synonyms, game or charm. So yes, I'm here to tell you, LK has no game. He's got no Rizz. He's got no Rizz. That's why he plays fighting games. He's got no Rizz. So what is this? Why am I making this video? Because I posted up a little meme picture, and nobody really knew what it was. So this is it. Ready? This is a picture I made. I made this again over 11 years ago. There's LK at the bar saying bonjour. So what is this? What is this video? Why did I make this thing? Why is LK saying bonjour? So a little backstory here. When I first moved to Japan, LK used to visit me and stay with me for like 2 weeks, at least once a year. Sometimes be twice a year. He was always coming to Japan to play fighting games. And he'd always crash with me. I didn't mind, you know. English teacher, we'd play games, we'd drink, we'd go out and have fun. But when he came, I think it was like the second time or something, I forget. He might have had a girlfriend before. He came here and he's like, I'm trying to meet a girl out here in Japan. He's like, I got the best tech though. I've got the best tech. So he was on that Tinder. Tinder just came out at the time. So LK's tech, his Rizz technique to pick up girls in Japan, he pretended he was French. He would pretend that he was French, or sometimes he would pretend he was French Canadian. So his Tinder profile was in French. He would always message the girl. He said, look, if I message these girls with bonjour instead of hello, works every time. You know, I always get the first date. So he was out here pretending to be French, going out to meet these girls. I saw it happen live. You know, I was here live. We went to a bar. This Hat Girl, called her Hat Girl, I forget. But I was like, okay, yeah. It was like a group of us or something. I think it was like me and LK, and there was like a group of other girls, and like we're drinking. Like, hey, what's up? And I was like, the one girl started talking to LK. He said, oh, bonjour. And I was like, yeah, okay, go. So I took this photo. I'll never forget. But yes, what happened? How did this work? He picked, you know, the next scene, you know, in Persona, there were the two choices, the two dialogue choices. He picked the wrong one. The girl bounced. He failed. Well, that's not it, right? You know, I'm not saying, oh, he messed up one time. He's got no Rizz, because no, everybody messes up, you know? It's not like you talk to girls 100% success rate every time. But he failed that trip. So, like I said, he came all the time. He was always coming out here and crashing me. So the next time, he'd met some of my friends, so, you know, he's always visiting me, some of my friends. The next time he comes out for a Melty Blood tournament, he gets invited by Japan to come to their big Melty Blood tournament in Osaka, okay? Crashing with me. So at the time, I used to do a lot of house parties because there were a lot of people. I had an apartment building, a lot of people. So like my friend had his girlfriend. I was there. My friends were there. And I was like, hey, my friend LK from America. I didn't say friends. From America is staying with us. He wants to meet if you got any friends or anything. So my friend's girlfriend, she showed a picture of LK to her friend, okay? And the girl was like, oh, he's cute. Oh, he's cute. I would love to meet him. I was like, okay, well, I'm hosting a house party this Saturday. You come over to the house party. We're all going to have a great time. LK will be there. I told LK too. What LK does, this is what LK does. He goes to Osaka to play in the tournament, right? He goes in Osaka to play in the tournament, or whatever. It was like he lost. We did whatever well. After that, he got so drunk. He got so drunk in Osaka that he passed out on a bench, missed the last train, slept overnight in Osaka. In the middle, this is the middle of Japanese summer. If you've ever been to summer in Japan, it is like 200 degrees 100% humidity, absolutely miserable. So LK's passed out on a bench in Osaka. I'm calling him, messaging him. I have no idea where he is. I'm actually nervous because he's staying with me. I can't get a hold of him. I talked to the Japanese players. Nobody knows where he is. Meanwhile, there's the girl, the girl's at the party, right? The girl's at the party waiting to meet LK. She came all the way out there to meet him. Like, they hyped him up. Oh, he speaks French. He speaks French. He's a good-looking guy. Come on out. The girl just all alone at the party the whole time. No idea what happens. Party ends. Next day, next morning, LK just wanders in there, just like sweaty, dirty from sleeping outside. I'm like, what the hell? Where were you, man? He's like, oh, man, you know, I drank too much. I missed it. Just bag fumble. He's Rizzless. He's Rizzless right there. I got a photo. Yeah, I got a photo too. Ready? So this is not from that night, but this is a photo. This is a photo you can use as an example. So this is not from the Osaka night, but this photo's on stream. This is from back in the day. What's crazy about this photo? Now listen to this. This photo of LK, he is asleep. He is 100% asleep in this photo. We were on stream like this. Like, he was breathing, so we weren't worried. But we're like, LK. He was asleep. He was sleeping 100% right here. Bonjour. I should have spoke French. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. I just had to, like I said, I don't want to expose LK. That's my man. But I just had to make sure people knew LK has no Rizz. There is no Rizz with LK. He might have changed. I don't know. A long story, you know, it's 11 years ago. He might have changed since then. But from my experience, LordKnight has no Rizz. Now, if you guys got a different story, if you have a different example of him out there, I don't know, where's he go? Holiday Matsuri? I don't know what you guys are doing in the States now. If you got a different story, if LK wants to defend himself with a recent example of his Rizz, go ahead. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to change my opinion. But I'll just say what I've seen out here in Japan, he's Rizzless. That's it. But if you're still watching, thank you. I just wanted to clear up the air, make sure everybody knew. It's been a while. Best of luck to him. I hope he can find himself. Maybe that girl's still waiting. Who knows? I should ask my friend. By the way, my friend, remember I said it was my friend's girlfriend. They're married with a kid now. They're married with a kid. I should hit him up. Like, yo, remember that girl from that party that was waiting for LK? Is she still waiting? She might still be just waiting at home, waiting for that call. We got to get the number. We got to send it out there. We got to see what happens here. She might be like a tier 3 LK sub. He doesn't even know. He doesn't know. She's been waiting the whole time watching. But that's enough. If you like this, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. I'll see you next one. Peace.